Research is hard, but your tools should not be. Subthesis.com is the free alternative to expensive software. Whether you need to calculate Cronbach's alpha or organize your field notes, Subthesis has a tool for it. No paywalls and no registration required. Check the link in the description and let's dive into today's lesson. Welcome to this practical guide on understanding and accessing institutional resources. Universities provide an enormous range of support services for graduate students, from writing centers to counseling services, from career offices to technology support, from research funding to wellness programs. Yet many graduate students navigate their entire programs without knowing most of these resources exist. This is not just a missed opportunity, it is leaving money on the table. Your tuition and fees already pay for these services. The resources exist precisely to help students like you succeed. Not using them means paying for support you never receive. Today we will explore the full range of institutional resources typically available, how to navigate administrative systems to access them, and strategies for maximizing the value you extract from what your institution offers. Knowing what exists and how to access it transforms your graduate experience by ensuring you have the support you need when you need it. By the end of this session, you will be equipped to leverage institutional resources across 4 key dimensions. First, you will identify the full range of support resources available to graduate students at most universities, creating a mental map of what exists. Second, you will learn to navigate administrative systems and offices effectively, understanding how to find the right office and person for your needs. Third, you will understand how to access financial, academic, and personal support services, knowing what each type offers and how to engage them. Finally, you will develop strategies for maximizing the value you extract from institutional investments in student support, getting full return on what your tuition already pays for. Let us begin by surveying the resource landscape. Universities provide resources across multiple categories. Understanding this landscape helps you know where to look for different types of support. Academic support resources help with research, writing, and learning. These include libraries with research services, writing centers with consultation, tutoring programs, and academic skills workshops. These resources directly support your scholarly work and skill development. Financial resources extend beyond your stipend or funding package. Internal grant programs, travel funding, emergency assistance, and other financial support may be available. Many students do not realize these funds exist until they need them, if then. Health and wellness resources support your physical and mental well-being. Student health centers provide medical care. Counseling centers offer mental health support. Recreation facilities provide fitness options. Wellness programs address various aspects of student well-being. Career services help with professional development and job seeking. Career counselors provide guidance. Resume and application review services are often available. Networking events and employer connections can facilitate job searches. These services extend to graduate students, not just undergraduates. The graduate school office is central to your administrative relationship with the university. Understanding what this office does helps you engage it effectively. Program requirements, including policies and procedures, are typically managed through the graduate school. When you have questions about degree requirements, examination policies, or official procedures, the graduate school provides authoritative answers. Their website and staff can clarify what applies to your situation. Funding administration for university-wide fellowships and awards typically flows through the graduate school. Internal fellowship competitions, dissertation completion grants, and other institutional funding programs are often coordinated here. Knowing these programs exist helps you apply for available support. Degree progress tracking, including milestones and timelines, may be monitored through the graduate school. Registration for milestones like advancement to candidacy or dissertation filing often requires graduate school involvement. Understanding the administrative steps helps you complete them smoothly. Advocacy is available when issues arise between you and your department. The graduate school can sometimes intervene, mediate, or support students facing difficulties. Knowing this advocacy function exists provides options when departmental channels are insufficient. University libraries offer far more than book collections. Their services directly support your research in ways many students underutilize. Research consultations with subject librarians provide expert help navigating literature in your field. Librarians can help you develop search strategies, identify relevant databases, and locate hard-to-find sources. These consultations are free and can save you significant time. Interlibrary loan provides access to materials your library does not own. If you need an article, book, or other resource that is not available locally, Interlibrary loan can often obtain it for you. This service dramatically expands the resources available for your research. Database access through library subscriptions is worth thousands of dollars that you do not pay. Journal databases, specialized collections, and research tools available through library access would be prohibitively expensive individually. Using these subscriptions is using resources you are already paying for. Research data services help with data management, organization, and preservation. As data management becomes increasingly important for research compliance and publication, library support in this area becomes more valuable. Some libraries also offer data visualization and analysis support. Writing support is essential for graduate success, and most universities provide dedicated writing resources. Individual consultations provide feedback on your writing from trained consultants. You can bring drafts at any stage for discussion and feedback. This outside perspective helps you see your writing as readers will and identifies areas for improvement. Most consultations are free and available to graduate students. Writing groups facilitated through writing centers provide peer support and accountability. Regular meetings with other writers create structure and motivation for sustained writing effort. The social dimension of writing groups combats isolation, while the accountability helps maintain progress. Workshops on various writing topics build specific skills. Sessions might address literature reviews, dissertation writing, grant proposals, or academic publishing. These targeted workshops provide instruction that courses may not cover. Graduate-specific services acknowledge that graduate writing needs differ from undergraduate needs. Some writing centers have consultants trained specifically for graduate work, dissertation writing groups, or advanced workshops. Seek out graduate-focused offerings that address your particular challenges. Student health services provide medical care often more accessible than community providers. Understanding these services helps you maintain health while in graduate school. Primary care for general medical needs is typically available through student health centers. Basic appointments, illness treatment, and preventive care are often provided with minimal or no cost beyond health fees you have already paid. Using student health can be more convenient and cheaper than outside providers. Specialty services vary significantly by institution. Some student health centers offer women's health, sports medicine, nutrition counseling, or other specialized services. Check what your particular institution provides. Services available on campus are often more accessible than seeking them elsewhere. Immunization requirements for enrollment are usually fulfilled through student health. Seasonal flu shots and other immunizations may also be available. These services ensure you meet requirements while providing convenient access to preventive care. Insurance navigation help is often available since student health insurance can be confusing. Staff can help you understand your coverage, find in-network providers, and navigate claims. This guidance prevents billing surprises and helps you use your insurance effectively. Counseling services support mental health, which directly affects academic success. Graduate students face particular stressors that these services can address. Individual therapy provides confidential support for personal and academic challenges. Most university counseling centers see graduate students and understand graduate-specific issues. Short-term therapy is typically available without additional cost. Longer-term needs may be referred to community providers. Group programs address common concerns through shared experience. Anxiety management groups, stress reduction workshops, and topic-specific programs provide support while connecting you with others facing similar challenges. Groups can be particularly effective for normalizing struggles and building coping strategies. Crisis services provide emergency support when situations become urgent. Knowing that crisis support exists and how to access it matters even if you never need it. If you or someone you know experiences mental health crisis, knowing where to turn can be critical. Referrals to community providers facilitate longer-term care when university services are not sufficient. Counseling centers can help you find appropriate providers, navigate insurance, and transition to ongoing support. This bridging function helps ensure continuous care. Career services help with job searches and professional development and increasingly serve graduate students as well as undergraduates. Career counseling helps with exploration and planning for both academic and non-academic careers. Counselors can help you assess options, develop job search strategies, and plan your professional development. Graduate student career needs differ from undergraduate needs. Seek counselors who understand your situation. Application materials review improves your CV, cover letters, and other documents. Having professionals review your materials catches weaknesses and suggests improvements. Some centers have staff specifically trained in academic job market materials, including CVs, research statements, and teaching statements. Interview preparation through mock interviews provides practice and feedback. Practicing common questions and receiving constructive critique improves your actual interview performance. Some centers offer preparation specific to academic interviews, including job talks and teaching demonstrations. Employer connections through networking events and job postings may include opportunities relevant to graduate students. Increasingly, career centers connect graduate students with employers beyond academia who value advanced degrees. These connections expand your options. Financial support extends beyond your basic funding package. Multiple sources of additional support may be available. Internal grants for research and travel provide funding for activities your stipend may not cover. Universities often have competitive grant programs for graduate student research, conference travel, or dissertation completion. These funds are often underutilized because students do not know about them. Emergency funds exist at many institutions to help students facing financial crises. Unexpected expenses, family emergencies, or gaps in funding may be addressed through emergency support. These funds are typically not publicized broadly, so asking specifically is often necessary. Loan guidance helps you understand what you are borrowing and what repayment will look like. If you have loans, financial aid counselors can help you understand terms, explore repayment options, and make informed decisions about additional borrowing. Financial literacy resources help you manage money during graduate school's lean years. Budgeting workshops, financial planning guidance, and money management resources help you stretch limited funds. These skills also prepare you for post-graduation financial decisions. Technology support provides tools and assistance that support your academic work. Software access through university licenses saves significant money. Statistical packages, citation managers, graphics software, and other tools may be available free or at reduced cost through university licenses. Check what software your institution provides before purchasing anything yourself. Hardware resources, including computer labs, printing services, and specialized equipment, may be available. Even if you have your own computer, campus computer labs may offer software or capabilities your personal machine lacks. Printing services may be cheaper or more capable than personal printing. Technical support helps when things go wrong. When your computer has problems, when software misbehaves, or when you need help with technical issues, support staff can assist. Knowing where to get help prevents technology problems from derailing your work. Training on technology tools builds skills you need. Workshops on statistical software, research tools, or productivity applications provide instruction that self-teaching might not. These sessions accelerate your learning curve on tools you need to master. The Ombudsman Office provides confidential consultation for navigating difficult situations. Many students do not know this resource exists. Confidential consultation means you can discuss concerns without creating official records. Unlike formal complaints, conversations with the Ombudsman are confidential. This safe space lets you explore options and think through situations without committing to action. Conflict navigation help is available for difficult situations with advisors, other students, or university systems. The Ombudsman can help you understand the conflict, consider approaches, and think through implications. This guidance helps you respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. System navigation assistance helps you understand options within university procedures. If you are considering formal complaints, grievances, or other official processes, the Ombudsman can explain how these work and what to expect. Understanding the system helps you make informed decisions. Neutral support means the Ombudsman is not your advocate in the sense of taking your side. They help you think through situations without predetermined outcomes. This neutrality makes them a useful sounding board for complex situations where right and wrong may not be clear. Disability services ensure students with disabilities can participate fully in graduate education. Understanding these services helps you access accommodations you may need. Accommodation processes determine what support you may be entitled to based on documented disabilities. Accommodations might include extended test time, note-taking support, accessible materials, or other modifications. These are legal entitlements, not special favors. Documentation requirements specify what evidence of disability is needed to establish eligibility for accommodations. Requirements vary by disability type and institution. Working with disability services early in your program ensures accommodations are in place when you need them. Academic accommodations work through coordination between disability services and your program. Faculty receive accommodation letters indicating approved accommodations without disclosing your specific disability. Understanding this process helps you ensure accommodations are properly implemented. Confidentiality protects your privacy regarding disability. Your accommodation letter goes to instructors without revealing diagnosis. Your disability status is not disclosed to others without your permission. This confidentiality ensures you control information about your disability. International Student Services support students navigating unique challenges of studying in a foreign country. Immigration compliance assistance helps with visa status, required documentation, and maintaining legal status. Immigration rules are complex, and consequences of violations are severe. Dedicated advisors help you understand requirements and complete necessary procedures correctly. Work authorization guidance explains what work is permitted under your visa status, how to obtain work permission, and how to maintain compliance. Rules about on-campus employment, off-campus work, and post-graduation options vary by visa type. Understanding these rules prevents problems that could affect your status. Cultural adjustment support helps with transition to a new cultural environment. Academic culture differences, social adjustment, and practical living challenges all present obstacles that support services can address. This support helps you succeed academically while adapting to a new environment. Community connections through international student programming help you meet other international students facing similar experiences. These connections provide social support and practical information sharing. Community reduces isolation that international students may experience. Graduate student organizations provide community, advocacy, and resources that institutional offices may not. Advocacy through graduate student government or similar bodies represents student interests in university decisions. These organizations provide a voice for graduate students in policy discussions, resource allocation, and other matters affecting student welfare. Your participation strengthens this advocacy. Community through graduate student organizations provides social and professional connections. Department-based organizations, identity-based groups, and interest-based associations all create community. These connections combat isolation and build networks that extend beyond your immediate academic circle. Resources provided by student organizations may include events, emergency funding, professional development, and various forms of support. These resources complement institutional offerings and may address needs that official offices miss. Your membership fees or activity fees support these resources. Voice in policies affecting you comes through participation in governance and advocacy. Graduate student input can influence policies on stipends, health insurance, family support, and other matters. Engagement gives you a role in shaping the conditions of your graduate experience. Finding the right resource requires navigation strategies since universities are complex organizations. University websites are starting points for identifying resources. Search functions can locate offices and services. Graduate school and student affairs pages often aggregate information about student resources. Website exploration reveals services you might not know to seek. Asking others is often the most efficient way to find resources. Fellow graduate students who have been around longer know what exists. Staff members in your department can point you toward appropriate offices. Word of mouth reveals resources that websites may not highlight effectively. One call leads to another through referrals. If you contact an office that is not quite right, ask them who handles your issue. Offices are generally good at referring to appropriate resources elsewhere. Following referral chains eventually leads you to the right place. Persistence pays because resources exist but may be hidden. Do not give up after one unsuccessful search. If you believe support should exist, keep looking. Someone can help. Finding them may just require effort. The payoff of locating resources justifies the search. Strategic timing helps you get maximum value from resources at appropriate moments. Early orientation to resources ideally happens when you start your program. Learning what exists before you need it prevents scrambling during crises. Orientation programs often introduce resources. Pay attention to this information even if needs seem distant. Proactive engagement with resources before you need help desperately produces better outcomes. Visiting the writing center before a deadline crunch, connecting with career services before job searching begins, or establishing relationships with support offices before problems arise positions you to receive better help. Crisis response requires knowing where to turn when emergencies arise. Having already mapped resources means you know immediately where to go when you face health issues, financial crises, academic problems, or other urgent situations. This preparedness enables faster response. Ongoing development through continuous engagement with resources sustains your progress throughout your program. Regular writing center visits, career service consultations, professional development workshops, and other ongoing engagement build cumulative benefit. Resources are not just for solving problems, but for continuous growth. Working effectively with staff in various offices helps you access resources successfully. Respect their expertise because staff members know their areas well. They may not have faculty titles, but they have detailed knowledge of systems, policies, and resources. Treating them as the experts they are creates productive working relationships. Be clear about what you need to help them help you. Explaining your situation clearly, specifying what you are trying to accomplish, and asking direct questions enables staff to provide relevant assistance. Vague inquiries produce vague responses. Specific needs get specific help. Follow their guidance about how to navigate systems. Staff understand procedures, forms, and requirements that you are encountering for the first time. Their guidance saves you from mistakes and inefficiencies. Ignoring advice usually creates more work later. Express appreciation because staff serve many students and their work often goes unrecognized. Thank you for their help costs nothing and acknowledges their contribution. Staff who feel appreciated may go extra lengths to help you in the future. Creating your personal resource map ensures you can access help when you need it. Inventory key resources by category to document what exists. Academic support, financial resources, health and wellness, career services, and other categories provide organizing framework. Knowing what is available in each category prepares you for various needs. Document contacts for each resource, including office names, phone numbers, email addresses, and specific people when relevant. Having this information readily available prevents delay when you need help. A contact list in your phone or computer makes resources accessible. Note physical and virtual locations for in-person and online resources. Knowing where offices are located and what can be accessed online helps you engage resources appropriately. Some services require in-person visits, others are available remotely. Update your resource map regularly since resources change. Offices move, staff changes, programs evolve, and new resources emerge. Periodic review of your resource map ensures information remains accurate. Annual review at minimum keeps your map current. Let us consolidate the essential lessons from today's exploration of institutional resources. First, recognize that extensive resources exist that your tuition and fees already pay for. Writing centers, counseling services, career support, research funding, and countless other resources are available. Not using them means paying for support you do not receive. Second, proactive engagement with resources beats crisis response. Learning what exists before you desperately need it, building relationships with support offices, and engaging services for ongoing development produces better outcomes than scrambling during emergencies. Third, navigate university systems with persistence and respect. Resources may be hard to find, but they exist. Staff members are experts who can help when treated as valuable colleagues. Following their guidance and expressing appreciation builds productive relationships. Fourth, build your personal resource map now while you are thinking about it. Inventory what exists, document contacts, note locations, and commit to keeping information updated. This preparation ensures you can access help when you need it. In our next session, we will explore academic integrity and ethics, understanding the principles that govern scholarly conduct and how to navigate ethical challenges. Writing a thesis is a marathon, not a sprint, but you do not have to run it alone. If you are feeling stuck with your data or overwhelmed by your sources, let us help. Head over to subthesis.com. It is completely free and designed to make your life easier. You are making progress. Keep going. And don't forget to subscribe for more support.